It began on a quiet night. Over the dark sky of Earth, a strange light appeared, soft at first, then brighter like a burning star falling too slowly. People in every country saw it. They pointed their phones, whispered, prayed, and waited. Within minutes, hundreds of similar lights filled the sky. They moved in perfect lines, not like meteors, but like ships. Massive ships. Satellites showed something impossible. Unknown crafts entering Earth's orbit, larger than any human creation. At first, the world feared an invasion. Military radars went active. Pilots were ordered to stand by. But the ships didn't attack. They only sent a signal. A deep voice echoed across every screen, radio, and device on Earth. Humanity, stand down. You are in danger. We come to protect you. The message repeated in every language. Then silence. Governments demanded answers. Who were they? What danger? Within hours, one of the alien ships appeared above the clouds, shining like silver fire. Its surface glowed with blue energy, forming strange symbols no one could read. The United Nations tried to respond, but the aliens gave no reply. They just hovered, watching. In a hidden control room, Captain Ryan Cole of Earth Defense Command stared at the screen. His instinct screamed that something wasn't right. Protect us? From what, and why now? Ryan's team tracked the alien signal. It wasn't coming from space. It was bouncing through Earth's moon. He looked again at the message. We come to protect you. But his gut told him something else. They weren't here to save humanity. They were here to stop it. 3 days passed since the alien fleet arrived. They still didn't attack. They still didn't speak again. The ship stayed in the sky, silent, watching, glowing like eyes that never blinked. Captain Ryan Cole couldn't sleep. Every second, the signal from the moon grew stronger. He knew it was not just a reflection. It was a message hidden behind their words. When his team decoded the wave pattern, a strange sound came through. It wasn't alien language. It was a heartbeat. Something was alive inside the moon. The world leaders gathered in panic. The Varnak, the name the aliens finally revealed, claimed the moon had become infected by a creature they called the Devourer. They warned that if it awakened, Earth would be destroyed. The Varnak offered to use their weapons to cleanse the moon if humanity surrendered full control of Earth's orbit. But Ryan didn't believe them. He ordered a secret scan from a deep space probe. What it found changed everything. The creature inside the moon wasn't attacking, it was sleeping. And beside it were marks, old marks, carved by machines. Human-like machines. Ryan stared at the data in silence. If those marks were real, it meant humans had been to the moon long before recorded history. And somehow, the Varnak didn't want Earth to remember it. That night, a hidden Varnak drone entered Earth's atmosphere. It didn't land. It searched. When Ryan's radar locked onto it, the drone exploded in the sky, destroying itself before capture. Ryan finally understood one thing. The danger wasn't coming from the stars. It was already here. And it was afraid of us. The world stood divided. Half of the leaders believed the Varnak were telling the truth. They wanted to surrender control of Earth's orbit, hoping the aliens would save them from the sleeping creature on the moon. The other half, led by Captain Ryan Cole, refused. Ryan's words echoed through every command room. You don't hand your home to strangers because they say they care. The tension grew. The alien ships moved closer to the planet, and their shadows covered whole cities. It felt less like protection and more like control. Ryan gathered a secret group of scientists, engineers and soldiers. Together they formed Project Dawnfire, a mission to build weapons strong enough to face both the Varnak and whatever was hidden in the moon. They studied captured debris from the alien drone. Inside it, they found something shocking. Technology that matched ancient human designs found in old ruins. It confirmed Ryan's belief. Humans had once reached the stars long ago, and someone erased that truth. While the governments argued, Ryan and his team worked underground, using every resource to build new ships powered by alien energy cores. For the first time, Earth was uniting, not through fear but through defiance. When the Varnak demanded Earth's surrender again, Ryan sent a message back. You warned us of danger. We thank you. But now step aside. Humanity protects itself. The aliens didn't reply. Their ships began to shift formation, battle mode. Every screen on Earth flashed red. The first interstellar war in human history was about to begin. And this time, humanity was ready to fight. The sky burned that morning. The Varnak fleet, once silent, began to move. Their ships spread like dark wings across the upper atmosphere. Earth cities trembled under their shadow. From space, they sent one final message. Humanity has chosen pride over survival. You leave us no choice. But Captain Ryan Cole had been waiting for this moment. In the hidden base below the Nevada desert, Project Dawnfire came alive. Massive hangar doors opened. From beneath the sand, Earth's first defense fleet rose, steel, fire, and human courage. The battle began above the clouds. Varnak plasma beams cut through the atmosphere, but humanity's new ships fought back with raw power. Ryan's flagship, Eclipse 1, led the charge, firing energy bursts strong enough to blind sensors. The aliens had never seen humans move with such speed, such precision. From Earth's surface, people watched the night sky turn into a storm of light. For every human ship destroyed, 2 alien cruisers fell burning. It wasn't technology that gave Earth the edge on, it was will. Humans refused to surrender. In the middle of the chaos, Ryan received strange readings from the moon. The sleeping creature was awakening. A deep pulse rippled through space, freezing both sides for a second. Even the Varnak ships stopped firing. Ryan realized the truth. The Varnak weren't just fighting for control. They were terrified of whatever was inside the moon. And now, that thing was waking up. Endline, humanity had won the first battle. But the real war had just opened its eyes. The battle above Earth had ended, but the sky was not calm. Pieces of alien ships drifted like ashes through the atmosphere. Both sides were wounded. Both sides were afraid. Captain Ryan Cole stood on the bridge of Eclipse 1 staring at the moon. It no longer looked peaceful. The surface cracked like breaking glass, glowing from inside with strange red light. The creature, the devourer, was waking up. The Varnak fleet stopped attacking. They pulled back, forming a wall between the moon and Earth. Then, for the first time, their leader spoke directly to Ryan. Her voice was calm, almost human. You don't understand, Captain. The thing inside the moon feeds on fear. Every war, every scream, every death, and it grows stronger. Ryan listened in silence. The Varnak weren't lying, but their plan was worse. They wanted to destroy the moon completely, even if it meant wiping out half of Earth with it. He couldn't allow that. Ryan gathered his officers. We fight on our terms, he said. We don't hide. We don't run. We stop this thing before anyone else decides for us. Using captured Varnak tech, his engineers built a weapon unlike anything before. A fusion cannon strong enough to pierce the moon's core. But the weapon needed to be placed manually, inside the Varnak command ship. Ryan decided to go himself. If he failed, Earth would fall. If he succeeded, the galaxy would never forget the name of humanity. As the Eclipse 1 turned toward the enemy's massive flagship, his words echoed through the comms. They wanted to warn us. But now, we'll teach them what humans truly are. The silence before the final mission was heavy. The human fleet floated between Earth and the moon, engines glowing like stars. Inside the Eclipse 1, Captain Ryan Cole prepared for his last command. The plan was simple, but deadly. He would enter the Varnak flagship, plant the fusion core, and destroy the Devourer before it fully awakened. The ship launched through the darkness. Explosions flashed around him as Varnak fighters tried to stop him, but Earth's fleet covered his path, shielding him with everything they had. Thousands of brave pilots fought, not for orders but for home. Ryan breached the enemy ship. Inside, he found the truth: the Varnak weren't invaders. They were prisoners. Their entire race had been forced to guard the Devourer for ages, terrified of its power. But humanity had something they didn't: courage. Ryan reached the ship's core and armed the weapon. Red alarms screamed. Energy flared. The moon's cracks widened, glowing like a burning eye in the sky. He looked one last time at Earth through the window, blue, bright, alive. For every human who ever feared the dark, he whispered, "This is our light." The fusion blast erupted, swallowing the moon in white fire. The shockwave spread through space, clearing the sky. The creature was gone. Earth was safe. When the light faded, the Varnak fleet drifted silently. Then, one by one, they bowed their ships toward Earth, a gesture of respect. The galaxy would tell this story for ages, how humans were warned of danger and became the danger themselves.